Hello viewers, just to talk about that one mistake Evangelist Ebuka Obi usually do in his preaching when it comes to marital relationship and the divorce. They said that Evangelist Ebuka Obi used to say raw words and he always come out radical before the public, not minding that children are around during the Tuesday settlement between husband and the wife who are having dispute. You must understand that some families have not got any maid at home to look after their children when they are coming to such an open program on Tuesdays, and you cannot put the entire blame on the evangelist there, because you must know that no matter how the families try to come alone, there are children who will never allow their parents to stay out of their way for 1 minute. And that one mistake Evangelist Ebuka Obi always repeat that people are looking into is what you are going to see in this video. But if you haven't followed this channel, I would like you to subscribe so that you will not go the wrong path, judging someone entirely without having to watch the person's video or go through the person's records. This is very important. And in this particular episode, Evangelist Ebuka Obi, he said things that not many men of God out there will tell you, because right now we are living in a time that people don't actually need that distress. Already things are difficult and the inflation put on everything. You see, not many people want to disturb themselves when it comes to marital relationship and living with someone for quite a long time. And now what Evangelist Ebuka Obi said in this video that you are going to watch is going to get you have a rethink. Then it is now up to you to make your own or draw your own decision. In the comment section below, you leave what you think he should have said. However, you must know that everyone is entitled to his or her opinion, her comment and advice, or his advice. So you will not have to fight everyone who did not comment or leave his own opinion or advice like you. We are different individuals entirely, irrespective or notwithstanding that we are human beings. But the same way our faces look different is the same way we think differently. So watch this video to the end. Do not just rush to conclusion. Watch this video to the end and you will hear what I will have to say.
Don't leave her husband. Any man that married a divorced woman or anyone who marries a divorced man is committing adultery. Malachi 2:16, the Lord said, I hate divorce. You have justification. Many people always justify themselves. The man have married. He has moved on. Me, I will also marry. Don't mind today's ministers that are preaching on the pulpit. You know, many preachers these days preach to entice, to tantalize their members. Oh, if the journey is no longer sweet, go your way. That is a human ideology. That is a human sense. But based on the scripture, is one way in, no going out, except death do us apart. Bible condemn divorce. Bible is against it. There are some negative thing that comes when people got divorced. If you check 98% of married women that divorce end up with either a single father or a man who has, the wife have died. Marriage is not football club that somebody can switch from this club to another club. And before you enter it, you wash your eyes, because there is no excuse. You cannot blame God for you, because for your lack of perception, for your lack of discernment. You cannot say, oh God, you want. No, the scripture cannot be broken. You are to do your research very well before you enter into it. Go to Abuja now and check how many women or men that are in the court to get divorced. Lagos here, you go to Owerri, you go to Oka. We're not even talking about America and the UK and the Western world. You ask yourself, what is becoming of marriage? This is the agenda of Lucifer. to destroy. If your husband is abusing you, beating you, you are expected to leave his house so that he will not kill you, but not to divorce him. Divorce is horrible. Many have made a mistake that if they explain to you why they leave the marriage, you will reason with them. Honestly, I know that church produced something, that church is doing what they call annulment, right? Annulment. Like if somebody lied that she doesn't have a womb, that she have a womb, then during the marriage, the man found out that the woman was lying that she have a womb when she has no womb. The church will assume that they have not been married from the beginning, and they will give you annulment. Separation in marriage affects children negatively. Believe it or leave it. There are what your children will benefit waking up to see their father and their mom, than when they wake up and see their mom alone, or when they wake up and see their father alone. And these days, people divorce because of irrelevant thing. My husband is not being supportive, so why are we together? If you check some reasons for this separation, you will cry. These people, do they know that what they are doing is against the will of God? And it's enough to take somebody to hellfire. That day you will not say your pastor support it. Because so many people, oh, my man of God support me to divorce. Your man of God is not God. The day of judgment, your man of God will stand alone, and you will stand alone. So what your man of God is telling you to get rid, it doesn't matter. Walk out. On the judgment day is coming. If you're not careful, marriage can lead you to hellfire. So before you enter, be sure we are Christians. This is what the Bible talks about. Today, so many women divorce their husband because they are richer than him. After all, what is he doing for me? How can you divorce your husband and you expect that your daughter will not divorce her own when she married? You have already shown her the way. How can you divorce your wife and you expect that your son will not divorce his own wife? You as a father have shown him the way. Divorce is not good. This reason a man shall leave his father and mother and join with a woman. And what God join together, let no man put asunder. Some of you will be in heaven or wherever. You look down and see that you have established the generation of divorce. That this son have divorced, your other son have divorced, your daughter have this divorce. Because mama showed them the way. Because papa showed them the way. You must be careful. It's against the will of the father to divorce. We are praying because it's not easy. Some made terrible mistakes in getting married. If they explain to you why they divorce, you will reason to them as a human being, but you will reason with them as God. You must understand tolerance. You are to tolerate each other. You will see after 20 years they want to divorce. 20 years in marriage. Some marriage that have produced 4 children, 5 children, they want to divorce. To gain what? To achieve what? Some of them divorced their husband because he chatted again. And he now divorced him, and he now end up with another divorcee. Has even done worse than what your husband did. Some of you that have already divorced, you can come back. Take the opportunity. After all, a man who in this estate, the secretary of this estate, where Zion is, he got divorced for 12 years with his wife. Court bound the woman not to see the children. I brought them together by the special grace of God. And today they are living together after many years of separation. By court, so we brought them together. And they are living together today. And they have been here they have been living for many years now. How many that prays together, stay together? You don't joke with prayer in your home. Devil is active. Devil must come in between any husband and wife. Devil must enter. The first man and the woman, devil entered. You are not expecting to marry angel. If you leave your husband, the next person you are going to marry is still a human being. That one also have a fault. Don't do something. Don't allow your children to emulate something bad from you as their mom. Do you know that if you divorce your husband or you divorce your wife and your children end up divorcing their own tomorrow, you are the one that showed them that way? You see some of them in America, their husband even took them there. When we go there and talk problem, you will see some men in America, in Europe, their wife was even the one that paid pay the flight. I know a woman that's telling me how she brought the husband abroad. Immediately the boy got green card, he filed divorce, came back home and married another woman. There is no godliness in that person. So this teaching is telling you today, if you're about to break up, you know how basically that ego. How many years do we live here? You can still be happy in that marriage. And even that you are not happy in a marriage is not the reason why you should leave. If your husband manhood is no longer working, it's not the reason to leave. If your husband is no longer rich, he's very poor, it's not the reason to leave. Or defy the bed, you have feeling for him, it's not the reason to leave. You must cherish marriage.
Personally, I did not see anything wrong with this teaching. It's up to you, because you know this is the faith of the believers from long ago. Once you are in, you are in.